This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be at the 18. That's good coverage there. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes them? Giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Moreno. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense takes the field, the first chance we've had to see them today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. On the run, it's Frazier. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The defense does a really good job here on this critical 3rd down of getting pressure on the offensive line and the pass protection. You know the pressure might be coming from somewhere, but the question is for the offensive line, where? They didn't tip their hand at all. They came at the last second, and they got to the quarterback.
This is an absolute boomer of a punt. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun running play call. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. He pulls in the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Play action here on first down. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Throwing off play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. The old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good, right down the middle. So that makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Second down after the incompletion. Now it's a quick shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Punt team ready to boot it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Off the play fake on first down. Over the middle, it's Bell. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the wideout goes in motion. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Bell. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a man. And it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Wideout's now clustered. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Back to throw again. Catch made on the out route. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. On first down, it's play action. Here's a target, and it's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and the ball on time.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes the score 7-6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Throw to the running back in the flat. He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years. And this young man is living up to that tradition today.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Dogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. Bring it to the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Dogs.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The BAT is good, so it's 13-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. But here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Delayed handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A change of direction. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
It's an out route, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Ball handed off. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Georgia. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pump over the middle. It's Moreno. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They've got this drive going now to the near midfield with a 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Moreno. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Green. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And wow, it's good from 59 yards away. Here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Back to throw, it's Stockton. The pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made of the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
I thought the defense might just give up after that last play, such a big gain, already trailing in this game. But instead, how about the turn of events? Big-time sack. See if they can create some momentum now.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's Bell. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Green. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Green. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Green. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking for a gap. It's Moreno. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The punt team making their way on the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Thrown quickly, caught in the right foot. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play. They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Short pass finds the tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Bell. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that, moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Moreno. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side. He make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. And I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
To throw, it's Stockton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And he drives the punt deep. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and the football comes out. The defense scoops it up. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Well, that's
why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Using his legs, it's Frazier. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Touchdown, Bulldogs! This offense is still clicking.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here, he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
See what the call is on first and 10. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Green. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away with a running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Tailback with another carry. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.